topic is the research title, and then I'll go over the introduction, and then overview of past literature, methodology, results, and then conclusion. So the title of my research was Natural Killer Cells Against Cancer, and my name is Lalit Dogiparthi, and I go to school at National High School South in New Hampshire. So what are NK cells? NK cells or natural killer cells are a type of white blood cell that acts as the immune system's first line of defense against cancer and virus. Cancer, in simple terms, is the uncontrolled proliferation of cells due to mutation and spread throughout the body. So NK cells are, as I said, the immune system's first line of defense against cancer, but oftentimes they're not enough to completely stop cancer because they either die too quickly or do not reproduce fast enough. So researchers are trying to find a way that NK cells can be used in immunotherapy combined with other methods to help fight against cancer. So yeah, as I said, NK cells are the first line of defense against virus and cancer cells, so they hold an immensely important role in the human immune system. Natural killer cells are located in peripheral blood as well as in the bone marrow, liver, spleen, and lung in relative abundance. Like all things, cancer also begins small. In fact, it begins very small inside the nucleus of a single cell where DNA is stored. Abnormalities in DNA can be caused by various things such as genetics, environmental problems, dietary problems, or simply an error in cell division. And these irregularities in DNA are what cause cancer. There are many different studies looking to utilize NK cells in immunotherapy. One such method of immunotherapy is transferring autologous or allogenic NK cells. The large number of NK cells that come from this can help eliminate more cancer cells. Cancer cells can avoid NK cells through different processes such as immunoediting, immunosuppression, and immunomodulation. All of these affect the immune system, causing it to not perform its job properly and therefore promotes the progression of cancer. So this is how I got my information. The study which I conducted employs a secondary literature review, synthesizing data from multiple primary sources and informational research articles. I examined the presence of natural killer cells and their relationship with cancer in these articles, and collected data from these reviewed primary studies and scientific journals focusing on NK cell roles and interactions in cancer. The research relied solely on online resources with no physical tools or materials used, and research bias was minimized by analyzing a wide range of sources and incorporating articles from various reputable journals. The results were many studies are currently happening that are testing NK cells in cancer immunotherapy. Some that are being proved successful to an extent that combine NK cells with other immunotherapies are combined with bortezomib, Pemetrix, and donor-derived NK cell infusion and NK cell and donor lymphocyte infusions. There are other studies that have been completed and or are being performed currently. So, in conclusion, NK cells are proving to show their strength and capabilities against cancer when utilized effectively and shows a promising future. They are part of the innate immune system and combined with external factors or even more NK cells through infusion can promise a potential end to the horror that is cancer. So now I'll talk about my experience with Gifted Gabber and this entire research process. I'm immensely grateful to Coach Joe for even beginning this program and providing students like me with research opportunities. I also want to thank Professor Prahlad and Professor Virgo, who have been supporting and assisting me throughout the entire research process. Professor Prahlad has exponentially increased my scientific knowledge base, helping me with this article and also finding other articles to use. And Professor Virgo has increased my ability to write scientific articles, and I think that skill is very important. Thank you.
Awesome. You want to stop sharing, Lalit? Great job on your presentation and your topic. Now let's get Dr. Prahlad for his questions.
Hey, Lalit, wonderful presentation. Great job.
Thank you.
So In your thing, NK cells, you found like any clinical trials, you said that they die too early and they may have some problems. So have people done anything to tackle that problem, or did you find anything?
So I couldn't find anything about that specific issue. Besides that, there are like some studies going on that basically infuse more NK cells either from that person's body from different places or from other people. So I think that tackles the problem with dying too early because as there are more NK cells, they can kill more of the cancer cells.
Okay, so did you find any results or no results on the clinical studies?
So I found the results for some. They were proving successful in various like arrays. So some were more successful, some were successful, but not to the extent that the researchers might have hoped for.
Okay, all right. Wonderful
Okay.
job. Congratulations.
Okay,
Thank you.
a big round of applause for Lalit.